Road to Vostok does not want to be Tarkov. Road to Vostok has only been around for a few months. Tarkov has had years to become one of the biggest extraction shooters ever made. So naturally, everybody keeps comparing the two. And on the surface, I kind of understand why. Inventory management, loot, weapon customization, extraction mechanics. But honestly, I think Road to Vostok is trying to do almost the exact opposite of what Tarkov became. Because Escape from Tarkov isn't really an open world game, it's an extraction game first. Everything about Tarkov pushes you towards efficiency. Fast raids, meta gun builds, PvP encounters, memorizing maps, optimizing every second of your run. Meanwhile, Road to Vostok feels almost weirdly unconcerned with all of that. Instead of asking, how do we create more friction, Road to Vostok asks, how do we create more immersed, quiet, and calculated dread? It does this by turning your safety into your biggest vulnerability. As you craft tools and physically arrange salvaged furniture, weapons, and gear, your shelter becomes a living monument to your survival. The true dread comes from sitting in that quiet space, looking at everything you've built, and knowing a single mistake across the border could permanently erase it all. And to be real with you, I think that's a huge difference. Because Tarkov feels stressful, Road to Vostok feels almost weirdly peaceful, and somehow absolutely terrifying. Tarkov gives me the feeling of being trapped in, I don't know, almost like a sweaty multiplayer match. Road to Vostok gives me the feeling of sitting alone in the woods at night, wondering if I should push further or just go home. The silence, the radio, the weather, the empty roads, the feeling that something might happen. Not because the game is throwing action at you every 5 minutes, but because it isn't. And that's the strange thing to me that I couldn't fully wrap my head around. Road to Vostok almost flips Tarkov's philosophy upside down. Instead of constant pressure from other players, the pressure comes from yourself, the environment, your supplies, your decisions, your greed. And once again, just be unreal with you, I don't think RTV wants to replace EFT. I think it wants to be something slower, quieter, much more atmospheric, something that cares about atmosphere and immersion more than adrenaline. And that's probably why I'm so excited for it. And to be honest, I kinda wanna have a come to Jesus moment here, because I wanted to like Escape from Tarkov. I really did, because on paper, I should absolutely love that game. Hardcore mechanics, weapon customization, extraction milsim gameplay, all of that sounds like something I'd sink hundreds of hours into. But every single time Tarkov started to pull me into its world, it felt like something would immediately remind me that I was playing a game. Oh yeah, you need this trader level. Oh yeah, you need to know this mechanic. Oh yeah, you need this quest item from 3 missions ago. And don't even get me started on the quests, because honestly, I think both Tarkov and Foreverwinter make the same mistake. Read a block of text, go interact with a thing somebody placed in the world, read another block of text, repeat. Meanwhile, Road to Vostok tells you its stories while you play the game, via happening through world events, abandoned campsites that you find, the body placements of bandits, random encounters, radio chatter, strange events. The world itself feels like the storytelling. And that is the biggest difference that stands out to me, because RTV actually makes me feel like I exist inside of its universe. The shelter, the furniture, the supplies, coming home after a run. Everything you bring back slowly turns your hideout into proof that you've survived another day. It feels personal, whereas Tarkov, at least to me, feels more like Nikita's vision of a badass Russian military shooter. And there's nothing wrong with that, because clearly millions of people love it, but I don't really feel like I live in Tarkov. I feel like I'm visiting a lobby between raids. And once again, Road to Vostok makes me feel like I'm trying to survive in somebody else's abandoned country. And to be honest, I think that is way more interesting to me. And just to be clear, this isn't meant to come off like a Tarkov bad, Vostok good video, because Tarkov helped create this genre, and millions of people love it for a reason. But I don't think these games are chasing the same thing. Because despite all of Tarkov's systems, traders, and mechanics, Tarkov still feels like a game to me. whereas Road to Vostok feels like a world. When I come back home, unload supplies, and prepare for the next trip, I feel like I actually exist inside Antai's vision of a Finnish apocalypse. And I think that is the biggest difference between these two games. One is trying to immerse you in systems, the other is trying to immerse you in a place. And personally, I'll take the world every time.